You're watching KMBC-TV Channel 9, Kansas City. And this is KMBC 9 News at 10 with Larry Moore and Lori Everett. Meteorologist Brian Busby and sports with Len Dawson.
Good evening. Larry and Lori are off tonight. A tense situation in southeast Kansas City at this hour. Traffic around Research Hospital has been stopped as police wait out a heavily armed man threatening suicide. Our Bev Chapman is live at the scene. Bev, what have we been able to find out about what's going on right now?
Well, Dave, this resulted in part from a KCK Metro Squad investigation of a double shooting 2 days ago. It was the shooting of 42-year-old Linda Jones and 32-year-old Bonnie Henry. Now, KCK detectives got a description of a possible suspect in that double shooting. They identified him as a 38-year-old man living in the 2400 block of Montgall. Now, that is just to the north of where I am standing. KCK contacted Kansas City, Missouri police. They met here, and at about 8 o'clock, they approached his house.
As they approached the house, they were met by a woman and two small children coming out of the house. The officers were told by this woman that the man inside was heavily armed, was threatening suicide, and that they were leaving. The officers immediately surrounded the house to keep the man from leaving, got the woman and children to safety. The Operation 100 was called.
Now, the tactical team is here, and they are attempting to make contact with the man now. Meyer Boulevard from Park to Montgall is blocked off. Lights in Research Hospital parking lot are off, and the window shades have been drawn to try and keep the light around here off so that the man is completely in the dark, at least for the time being. Now, I've also been told moments ago that Kansas authorities now have obtained a battery warrant against this individual, and therefore Kansas City, Missouri will soon be going after a search warrant and will proceed with this investigation. Dave, we'll just stay by here until we find out more.
All right, Bev, it looks like the Metro Squad's investigation might have just been successful on this one.
It's possible.
Those two women Bev just told us about were shot in KCK early Wednesday morning in a house on North 12th Street. Both were shot in the head. They remain hospitalized tonight. We checked with the hospital just before airtime. It would not release their conditions. We'll have more on the story as it develops tonight, and, of course, the latest on KMBC 9 News tomorrow. Our other big story tonight, Hurricane Hugo. We have just learned Hugo has struck the coast of South Carolina with winds clocked at more than 120 miles an hour. A report just in from ABC's Richard Davies.
Hurricane Hugo is the most devastating storm system to hit the southeast coast in at least 35 years. And the people of Charleston, South Carolina took it seriously. Many boarded up windows and got out of town. Rescue centers were filling up